While traveling, it's usually best to pack light. When it comes to money, carrying some cash and having an alternative like Zelle is a great idea. Zelle's an easy way to send and receive money with people you trust. At any U.S. bank, it's already in thousands of different banking apps, and it's money straight into your bank account in minutes fast. Look for Zelle in your banking app today. Safe travels. While traveling, it's usually best to pack light. When it comes to money, carrying some cash and having an alternative like Zelle is a great idea. Zelle's an easy way to send and receive money with people you trust. At any U.S. bank, it's already in thousands of different banking apps, and it's money straight into your bank account in minutes fast. Look for Zelle in your banking app today. Safe travels.
Put that long day behind you. Good times lie ahead. With company worth keeping, that'll bash a smile on your head. Come on in, the door's open. You'll find just the finest folks here. Pull up a chair, grab a drink, and lend our stories your ear. Cause we're the talk the tavern. Here you're always welcome. The talk the tavern. Promising beer and bedlam. The talk the tavern. Music, medicine, then some. The talk the tavern. The song's over. Here we come.
And welcome to Talk of the Tavern. I am your host, Travis Sivart, author, podcaster, and all-around schmuck. So, tonight's topic is going to be the Mandela Effect. And I just want to give a few warnings ahead of time for everybody. First of all, this is an adult show with adult topics and adult language. We're bound to offend you. You're welcome. It's free. We don't even fucking charge for that shit. So, enjoy it. I do want to ask our audience, because we have a live chat audience in studio with us right now, typing like fiends, typing like monkeys on crack. Don't give your monkeys crack. And really, don't let your monkey give you their crack. Always good advice.
Give them lithium.
Give them lithium. Because that really helps with the boobs staying firm, right? They use lithium. Anyhow, for our chat audience, let us know what your vices are. My vices tonight are going to be a nice big fat stogie and a beautiful amber-colored glass of bourbon. So, we gave the disclaimer, live show, live chat audience. You'll hear us interacting with them. For our live chat audience, we may not interact with everything because we are recording the podcast to put up later this week. So you don't get all of our love and attention because some shit just doesn't really fucking matter to the show. But we still want you to say it. We just want to ignore it. Okay, so let's do our introduction. Let's start with the most incredible person I've ever met in my life. Well, actually, the cats don't want to be on the show. Let's start with the second most incredible person. Cats are people too. Don't knock it. Andrea.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Andrea the chat. I'm on Twitch, but not right now other than this show. So, my vices tonight are cheddar jacked goldfish to snack that smiles back, which is a little creepy. And Green Lantern cup.
A hooker paid correctly will also smile back when you're snacking.
Yeah, no.
Does anybody actually ever go down on a prostitute?
There's enough free pussy in the world, sir.
I just don't imagine oral sex with strange is the way to go, because you just don't know where that's been. I mean, there could be an imprint in wet cement 3 miles away from that very item. That very,
Pussy. What are you doing in wet cement?
Pussy.
What? What are you doing in wet cement? Leaving a lip impression? Okay, let's introduce Aaron.
Hi, Aaron Kennedy, locksmith, electrician, published author, currently imbibing, that is cherry vanilla Coke, with a healthy splash of Fireball whiskey.
Okay, I tell you what, spiced rum goes. If you take spiced rum and Pepsi, it tastes like vanilla Coke. Yeah, true story there.
And I prefer Kraken and Pepsi.
Yeah, it's we got to do another liquor tasting on the show some night. It's yeah. Okay, let me cover a couple of things here and then we're going to get right to the topic. I want to remind everybody that we do have Stealing for Survival, our Dungeons and Dragons adventure game that takes place in the same world that I write novels in, the world of Etheria on the continent of Tyrone. So make sure you join us for that every Sunday night or catch it on the podcast. For those of you in chat, you can find the podcast right there in the links that Weirdwin was kind enough to post. For those of you not on the live broadcast who's listening to a podcast, please feel free to find those podcasts at bit.ly/Travis Podcast. That's bit.ly/Travis Podcast. And we also have merch. We have all kinds of t-shirts, coffee cups, stickers, and other goodies just by going to bit.ly. That's bit.ly/tavern merch. bit.ly/tavern merch. That's enough pimping. Let's talk about the topic. The Mandela Effect. Named after Nelson Mandela, because people thought this guy died at a certain time and then he got freed from prison. And everybody's like, wait, I thought he was dead. We all remember. And everybody remembered he was dead.
You've got this completely wrong.
Oh, go ahead.
No. Friggin' okay. So this goes back to the original friggin' Star Wars trilogy. Okay, what? Boba Fett, the first Mandalorian. Okay, the Mandela. All right, singular for the Mandalorian. All right, falls into the Sarlacc pit. Okay, then reappears in the comic books. Okay, like it never happens. That's where the Mandela Effect comes from.
I like where you're going there, which, by the way, just last week, the new episode of The Mandalorian Season 2 came out. Guess what? You know who showed up? Land Shark. True story. Which, by the way, for those of you that have ever played Star Wars, either the role-playing game or the video game, there's a crate dragon in it this episode. Very exciting. Great way to get a kyber crystal substitute with the the gem that grows inside the belly of the crate dragon. Okay, sorry, I think I just nerded all over everybody. Let's move on.
No. Oh, but okay, so you were talking about the Mandela Effect, like friggin' Nelson Mandela. That was easily look up. People could look that up.
Right.
That's a horrible example. Okay? The number one example of all time involved Sinbad. Okay? And his excellent 1989 movie, Shazam. Okay? Where he played a genie.
It's true. Oh, what? Hold on. We got a noise in the chat. What the hell is that? Oh, there is a raid coming in. Pyramid Deluxe. I don't even think I've seen you hanging out and shouting, but oh my God, your face is incredible. Let us raise a glass to Pyramid Deluxe. I remember you coming in, hanging out a little bit. Thank you for that raid. We are recording our live podcast on the Mandela Effect, so it is sub-only chat. So sorry about that, but you can use Tavern Points to throw a comment in, but this is one of the perks of being a sub, being on the live recording of our podcast. So thank you for that raid. Forgive us for this. Hang out if you like. Bail if you must. Either way, we're happy to have you here, and thank you so much for that. Widowin, thank you for that shout out. Okay, let's get back over to this. So,
So the movie Shazam, 1989, starring Sinbad, shortly before his untimely demise. Okay? I believe that was in December of 1989. Completely died.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, you remember his death, right?
He died completely?
Yeah. As compared to just a little death.
As in an orgasm?
Well, no, that would have been a little death. Very Shakespearean of him.
I don't remember his death completely or a little
Oh,
bit.
you probably weren't as big of a fan. I remember him from, what was it? The spinoff of the Cosby Show.
Sinbad show?
No. He had that as well. He was on the It was on the new Red Fox show as well.
Hmm. I don't remember.
That was after his death.
After his death, okay.
Yes. Well, I mean, you can film things and then it appears after. Freaking like, what was it? Brandon Lee and The Crow, released after his death.
Well, yeah, a lot of actors, that's happened.
Right.
It's called acting.
Right. Sometimes you got to kill a guy to make a profit on the movie. I mean,
I'm going to
look at The Crow. It's not a good movie, but if you kill the main character, if you kill the actor, you go, ooh.
He
I'm
died
going to go
during
see
the
this.
filming.
I'm going to give a few popular examples of the Mandela Effect. And by the way, it is Mandela, not mandala. That's something you hang up, which is generally a geometric drawing that matches on all sides a mandala. So,
like a Mandalorian.
Yes, exactly like a Mandalorian. So, the Monopoly guy, does he have a monocle or not?
You mean Rich Uncle Pennybags?
That would be correct. Monocle or no monocle?
No.
I believe he has 2 monocles and a mustache.
He does have a handlebar mustache, but no monocle. That is something that a lot of
Mr.
people...
Peanut.
Huh?
Mr. Peanut has that.
Correct.
But no mustache.
Now, remember those famous children's books about the bears that begin with the letter B? Their name begins with the letter B. How do you pronounce that?
Berenstain.
Yeah, Berenstain.
It's Berenstain.
Because they were a stain on society.
Not Stein.
What?
It's not Berstein. It's Berenstain.
Yeah.
And that's one that a lot of people...
Because they were a stain on society. That's
Right.
all I
Like
remember.
you got to use hot water to get this Berenstain out of the laundry.
Let me ask you this. What color is a yield sign? Aaron?
It's red and white, sir.
And you're sure?
However, I'm positive it's red and white. They used to be yellow.
Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Getting it right the first time really fucks with the show. Because a lot
I know.
Yeah.
No,
You've got to play with the topic here. You've got to work with me on this one.
I know.
Just
The
The problem
shitting
is
on
there's
it
one right
every
outside my
time
freaking door.
doesn't help me.
Now,
Now, what color is a
Yield signs
Penske
were white.
truck? That's the real question for you.
What'd you say, Andrea?
I thought the yield signs were white with black letters.
White with black? That's a generic sign. And it doesn't actually say yield on it at all.
No, what does it say?
A lot of them don't have words. They're just the red
Well,
triangle with the
now?
white center. But a lot of people think of them as that yellowish color to begin with. Let me give a couple other examples, and we'll go into some more specific
Maybe I just can't
things.
see yellow.
Are you sure? I think they all have the word yield on them.
They don't in the test. In the DMV test, they take the words out.
Well, of course.
And
They want you to know
also,
the shape.
it depends what
Because
country you're
they're
in.
this big on the test.
It depends what country you're in, because some countries want it to be international. It also depends what part of the country in, where there are multiple languages commonly in
Well,
use.
here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Like here, not everybody can read, like, English. You're right.
Yes, but they're
so
shapes.
they don't. So yeah, you have to know it by the shape. So.
Right.
Mhm.
The famous quote from Star Wars by Darth Vader when he reveals his identity to Luke Skywalker. Spoilers for
Fuck you, bitches. I'm out.
That was the original dialogue. They changed it for the movie itself, so they didn't get that rated R thing because it was the 80s.
Right.
I can answer this because I yell at people all the time about it.
Who's got
But
two
I'm not
thumbs
like-
and is awesome?
By
This
the way,
guy.
let me read this to you. This is in a galaxy far, far away. The Mandela Effect exists. Yes, the phenomenon has even infiltrated Star Wars. While even the most diehard fans quote a quintessential moment in Return of the Jedi as Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father," that's not what he actually said. In actuality, Vader said, "No, I am your father." But it was not a Return of the Jedi. It was in Empire Strikes Back. The website has it wrong.
See, I don't know which movie's which, but I do know what he says there because
we've talked about it a lot. Okay.
I don't remember much about the movies. I remember that.
Well, no, it's the same thing with friggin' Hamlet, okay? To be or not to be?
That is the question.
Okay.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him. Okay? A lot of people put the well. I knew him well.
I do.
No!
I only know him a little bit.
Okay, let's go through this. Do you remember the peanut butter that begins with the three letters J-I-F?
Peter Pan.
You're on top of your game. So, do you guys...
Is it similar to the music in Star Wars that begins with the letters J-I?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It rhymes with jazz.
Okay. No, this is a true thing. In Star Wars,
there's one.
There is a type of music called jizz music.
Oh my god.
There is. That's true. Yeah. No.
Was that played at the cantina?
Yeah. It's that style of music. Yeah. Instead of jazz, they changed it. And, yeah. So, by the way, apparently some people used to think Jif was Jiffy. Now, I've never heard this one, and I've never been confused by this one. Because you have Skippy and you have Jif.
They would mix them together, but there's Jiffy Lube, but not Jiffy Peanut Butter.
Spell Looney Tunes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Spell Looney Tunes. Either one of you.
L-O-O-N-E-Y?
Uh-huh. And the second...
T-O-O-N-S.
What was that?
T-O-O-N-S.
And Aaron, you agree with that spelling of Looney Tunes?
That sounds correct.
No. It was actually T-U-N-E-S for the second word. Looney Tunes, like a song.
But they were cartoons.
Right. And we have misconceived
I think you're
that.
wrong.
No, it makes sense because they were the alternate to friggin' Merry Melodies.
Correct. Now, did Curious George have a tail or not? And again,
I actually know this one.
Your memory as opposed to what you think it should be because you have logic to figure out.
No.
Uh-huh.
I don't know because wasn't he always wearing a raincoat?
No, he was always wearing a red T-shirt with his name on it.
Because he was into flashing.
Yeah. No, the man in the yellow hat wore the raincoat.
Well, why was George wearing it?
He liked to dress.
Because he was into exposition.
He was Donald ducking.
He wanted to show people his banana.
That would be Porky Pigging.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever.
That's right.
If you're a sailor with no pants. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say he had a tail because how else would he hang upside down in the trees?
By his feet, he never had a tail.
He's not a bat. The fuck?
Now, let me ask you, remember that popular HBO series with the 4 women that related to sex?
Golden Girls. Golden Girls.
Yes.
I mean, Blanche, come on.
The thanking, the oral sex.
Now, okay. Now, here's one for you. They are the same age as Marissa Tomei is now.
Okay, are you talking about Golden Girls now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what about...
And also Kim Cattrall.
Can you mention the name of the show? Sex City. What
Sex
were the
in
two?
the City.
What?
Sex in the City. Because they're fucking in the city.
Right. The actual show is Sex and the City.
Mm. Well, you could be wrong.
Can you spell Febreze?
No.
Let me go grab the bottle. I don't know because I buy the generic.
A lot of people think it had 2 E's where it only had 1. Okay, Andrea, earlier you were asking...
I'm pretty sure it does have 2 E's.
Like breeze. Duh.
It's for
That's
bread.
I don't think it has 3 E's. I think it has 2.
It actually has 3 E's, not 4. How about that?
Are they together?
2 of them are.
Easy?
No, no. Damn it.
So you're wrong on all
God
counts.
damn it. So what about your favorite baloney? How do you spell that second word?
BOLOGNA.
That's the third word.
MACHETA. Machete.
I was like, Machina? Which, by the way, Ex Duit Machina, oh my god, the hardest thing to ever actually, like, pronounce with confidence that you're saying that shit right.
What? Say it again.
Hold on, I gotta...
No, just say it again. Oh my god, I read macrame and I fucked it up.
X-Deuce Macrame. That would be such a great comic series. X-Deuce Macrame.
So yeah, Febreze. And
OSCAR. All right, you gotta sing the song. My baloney has a first name. It's OSCAR.
Correct.
Like the Grouch. My baloney has a second name. It's MAYER.
That's right.
Right?
But a lot of people think it's MEYER.
That's because they don't sing the song.
That's right.
Well, that's like, okay, the thing to remember is, okay, that the author of Twilight, Stephanie Meyer, is descended from Oscar Mayer, okay? Because she is a friggin' sausage delivery device.
You have issues.
She will never forget that now.
Do I make you horny, baby?
I just have to walk away.
Walk away. Okay, what about that brand of shoes? Skechers.
Crocs?
How do you spell Skechers? Here's a quick hint. There's no T in Skechers. It's more like Skeechers, but only one E in the first syllable.
I love how you're having to clarify this now because we made fun of you.
What is the word?
Skechers.
Skeechers with one E in the first syllable.
What's a feature?
But
Is that their thing on Dark Crystal?
It's a brand of shoe without a T in it.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that the thing that's on Dark Crystal?
No.
How do you spell fruit? How do you spell Fruit Loops?
The serial killer?
Yeah. Well, yes.
FRUITLOOPS?
Say it again.
FRUITLOOPS?
Incorrect. It is FROOT.
See, I never said I wasn't spelling bees. Thank you for bringing that up.
Especially with pop culture.
Yeah. No, you got to remember that toucan liked looking at those holes.
Thank you, Green Jello.
Okay.
Toucan, son of Sam. Toucan, son of Sam.
These toucans?
Yeah. Yo.
Like Tupac. Like Tupac. He's a toucan.
That's right. Or, when he was really motivated, Toucan Can.
Cannot.
They ran across a rogue Karen in the game last night named Toucan Can. Or Toucan. Damn it! Can.
Can. With one C and one K.
That's right.
Hi, Joel.
So, what, Joel? How are you? Thank you for the Halloween card. Much appreciated. Very beautiful. Very nice. Thank you very much. Let's say hello to a pretty lady there.
Hello, pretty lady.
Give her a little love there.
Pretty woman.
Thank you for swinging by. Appreciate it. We're talking about the Mandela Effect and having a good time with this here. So, do you remember that famous portrait of King Henry VIII?
No.
You
No.
don't have a mental image of that picture that everybody thinks of when they think of Henry VIII? Well,
That's not what I
apparently,
think of.
did he have a turkey leg or not in his hand?
Was he wearing pants or was that his penis?
No, he had a bit of a skirt thing going on. But here's a fun fact. During King Henry VIII's time, it became very popular to have chest plate of armor that bulged out at the gut to make you look fatter. People said if you were fat, it showed wealth because you had enough food to overeat and become obese. But in actuality, they were just showing praise to King Henry VIII and trying to emulate him because he was a fat fucker. Now, originally, when he was young and 18 and became king, he was very fit, very stout. But later, as he got older, caught syphilis, went fucking insane, started killing his wives, his fat ass got emulated by the warriors who, like, I'm skinny and fit, hold on while I put on my fat man armor.
So he doesn't kill me.
And he did not have a
Because
turkey.
it's crazy.
So,
when...
Uh-huh.
I was going to say, when you say Henry VIII, the only thing that comes to mind is Patrick Swayze singing that song in Ghost.
In what?
In Ghost.
Ghost.
I am Henry VIII. I am.
It's the only thing I think of.
Don't even remember that scene. Weirdwin?
Oh.
Yes, Aaron?
Oh, no.
Weirdwin says, how about the famous picture of Teddy Roosevelt riding a moose? Was his pants up or down, Weirdwin?
You said Roosevelt?
Teddy Roosevelt. Not FDR. He never rode
Is
a
it Roosevelt
moose.
or Roosevelt?
Well, there's two O's. I would say Roosevelt.
I've always pronounced it Roosevelt.
Google it real quick while I talk about Pikachu's tail. Does Pikachu's tail have a black...
Wait.
Yes?
I want to go back to the moose.
Okay.
Is it one? Or is it moosin? Is it two?
Multi-moose. It's a new villain. Marvel Comics got it. Does Pikachu have a black tip tail or not?
I don't think we're allowed to talk about that.
What, Aaron?
This is racist.
So if he has a pink tip tail, he'd be an e-racist.
I haven't caught that Pokemon, so hell if I know.
As for name, it is pronounced as if it was spelled Roosevelt. It has three syllables, and the first syllable as if it was rose.
Very good. That's how it's pronounced now. Back then, when I used to hang out with Teddy. No, I'm kidding. I didn't.
No. This is a quote from Teddy Roosevelt.
Well, he was an idiot anyway. He's a Republican. Actually, I don't remember.
He didn't know how to say his own name?
Right. He's like one of those fuckers that spells his name backwards.
Assholes. Ears are black tip, tail is yellow. That is correct. Where to win? You're winning the contest. So, does the word Kit Kat have a hyphen in it or not?
The word what?
I don't know because the package is so small. How the fuck do you read it?
The full-size candy bars, not the fucking ones we get for Halloween on sale.
I was gonna say that's not what we have in the house right now, so I have no idea.
Kit Kat, Aaron. The candy Kit Kat. You know,
I don't
Chris
think it does.
In your
Wafer.
break.
You are correct. But a lot of people seem to remember it. Now, here's one that I'm wrong on.
You said it does?
It does not.
Oh.
Do you guys remember the underwear brand Fruit of the Loom, where they had those cool commercials, people dressed like an apple and grapes and stuff?
Okay.
Yes.
FROOT.
No. That's not even the question. Do you remember the Fruit of the Loom logo when it had the cornucopia behind it?
I don't remember it had corn.
No,
I know it was
cornucopia,
grapes.
as in that wicker horn-shaped.
This holiday season, we all wish for hope and healing. Children and families who spend their holidays at the hospital deserve a reason to believe in first steps, in giggles, high fives, and hugs. For 150 years, Children's National Hospital has provided world-class care and groundbreaking research. Please donate today to help patients and healthcare heroes this holiday season. Visit childrensnational.org/holiday. That's childrensnational.org/holiday.
Basket.
I know what it is.
Well, somebody else might not. Did it ever have that behind it, or did it never have it behind it?
I don't remember.
See, Jewel just said yes. Lady Skipper says yes, it had the cornucopia behind it. I remember with the cornucopia behind it. Never had the fucking cornucopia.
Are there still grapes?
There are grapes and apples, and there are 3 kinds of grapes. Purple, green, and
And then
yellow.
there was some other fucking like cabbage thing.
Yeah, like lettuce
Corn.
or something. No, there is no corn.
Why is
in
there lettuce in your underwear?
Well, what you know what? Why do women put the lettuce under their boobs when they're pregnant?
No, it's not lettuce. That is cabbage, sir. There's difference.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it fucking keeps the nipples from friggin' like rubbing raw or some shit. Women are weird, dude.
Yeah, weird one. It does
No.
have some sort of greenery, leaves, lettuce, cabbage. We don't know, but no cornucopia.
It's not cabbage in your underwear. It's cabbage in your bra. Duh.
Hey, is it Cheez-It or Cheez-Its?
No, it can't be zits, because that's gross.
It's not zits, not Cheez-Its. Cheez-It
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
or cheese? Is it plural or singular?
Moosin.
Oh, apparently there are currants.
Boxing.
That'd be the
Or-
little yellow ones. Okay, that makes sense. So what about Cheez-Its?
I eat the goldfish. I don't-
Singular or plural? Aaron?
Cheese it.
It is singular.
Yeah.
But I always call it Cheez-Its. Hey, remember double
so
stuff?
do
Well,
I.
it's because there's more than one in a box.
Remember double
Yeah,
More than one in a
double
box.
stuff Oreos? How did they
Yes.
spell stuff?
STOOF.
Boxing! In the moosin', in the woodsin'!
Oh yeah. Friggin' animal crackers. Did the monkey wear pants?
Were there monkeys?
No,
Yes.
did he?
There was giraffes, because they're real.
By the way, Jewel has it correct. There is only one F in double stuff Oreo. And it is
What
Oreo,
happened to the other F?
not plural. Double stuff Oreo. Oh, here's
What
one.
happened to the
I
other
can't
F?
really ask a question. It fucked off. It effed off. Okay? People are claiming that Mona Lisa used to be smiling more than she does now.
Oh, actually, I can answer this one.
Go ahead.
All right. Back in the early 1920s or so, the Mona Lisa was stolen. All right. Disappeared for like a week and a half. Gone. All right. Somebody made like 50 fucking copies of the damn thing, sold it to all these friggin' barons, and then it reappeared in the fucking museum.
Is that when they removed the handlebar mustache off of her?
Possibly.
Is that when they took away the eyebrows?
Never
No,
had
it-
eyebrows.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
They didn't have eyebrows back then. That was before that time.
You know what other famous woman never had eyebrows?
Frida?
Sure.
Guinan.
Who?
Whoopi Goldberg. No eyebrows.
Oh. Well, yeah. I knew that because she has like that condition where she can't grow them.
By the way, here's one I knew. You know, C-3PO isn't 100% gold colored?
Yes.
I'm
it's
not
got
looking.
the silver leg.
Correct. Silver leg initially. And as of the third trilogy, a red forearm that he actually got in the comic book when another droid sacrificed his life to save C-3PO.
That's only in one of the movies, though.
Right, because there's another comic book where it shows he went back to the goldenrod look.
How do you know if it's all in black and white? Is it Star Wars in black and white?
Oh my
No.
God, how old am I?
Well, did dinosaurs have feathers or no?
Yes. Depends. Depends on the breed. The raptors, the two-legged, the ones that ran on their hind legs tended to have feathers, including T-Rex.
T-Rex's arms are on backwards.
This is something I've theorized for a long time. T-Rex arms are on backwards. They didn't jut out like this. They were actually wings. Vestigial wings.
Like chickens and turkeys. They didn't really fly, but who knows? Maybe they did because bumblebees have little teeny tiny wings. They carry their fluffy butt everywhere.
I want to see a T-Rex like me.
You thought we had a mosquito problem now. Holy shit.
Can you spell the Flintstones?
I don't want to.
Aaron?
Flintstones.
Correct.
No, there's two O's.
Yeah. No.
No, it's Flint, like the Flint stone.
Correct. Which, this one, I always knew. This one I did not have wrong. But a lot of people don't remember it having two T's. But yes, I always knew it was Flint Stones.
Stoon.
Well, and Bam Bam was adopted.
Yeah. Because Betty couldn't have a baby.
Right. But Betty was much hotter than friggin' Velma.
Velma? Or Wilma?
Yes. Her too.
I don't know. Redheads have a certain... And by the way, here's what I'm saying. You put the two together in the same bed and it doesn't matter. They're both hot.
Until they kick you out.
Okay.
They're both telling you no.
I'm not talking to you. Let's go on to the next one. What color is chartreuse?
Purpley pink.
Aaron, would you agree with that one?
I think it's the same color as a giraffe, as a matter of fact.
You know what? I'm not talking to you.
You invited me here, sir.
I insisted.
Did he? Did he
Right.
really?
So
Is it blue?
no, it's green. It's a shade of green.
You are wrong.
Remember
No.
Forrest Gump talking about that box of chocolates?
Uh-huh.
Can anybody quote that line?
He ate them all.
If you touch my box of chocolates, I'm gonna fuck you up.
That was removed from the final script.
Let's see. Chocolates are like cocaine. You can't have just one.
He was telling someone about his box of chocolates because he had his butthole molded to create the chocolates.
Oh wait. If you want a bitch to suck you. Oh.
A lot of people think he says life is like a box of chocolates, when he actually said life was like a box of chocolates.
Is he dead? Was he a ghost? Like Sean Connery?
I see dead people.
Did you want to talk about Sean Connery real quick?
Sure.
He's not okay, guys. Sean
Did you
Connery
know he was a
is
member of the
not.
Monty Python crew?
Was he really?
Oh yeah, Time Bandits.
Okay, so Sean Connery is not really dead. He just wanted to be a ghost for Halloween.
Success.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
That is committing. That is Dustin Hoffman level of character acting.
I mean, he commits to the parts. Come on now.
No. That's for what's his face from There Will Be Blood.
Eric Idle.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
So,
Daniel Day-Lewis.
I was close.
I'm not dead! You're not fooling anyone, you know.
So with Snow White, remember that mirror that talked? What did the Wicked Queen say to the mirror?
Hi ho.
That famous the famous quote about the mirror.
Of all? Who's the fairest of all?
I
Mirror,
think Hi-Ho
mirror
is
on
correct.
the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
She actually said, "Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?"
She got her lines wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was hi ho. Hi ho. It's off to work we go.
Weird when he had the reveal about Sean Connery just now. He missed the news. Yeah, Sean Connery passed at age 90 on Halloween.
Mm.
Hashtag spoilers.
No.
We're so sorry about that. Just so you know, he died jumping over the Grand Canyon. He missed his friggin' landing.
Hitting a small outcropping on the other side. And then he said,
I could only blame myself.
Now, speaking of a role that Sean Connery turned down, Gandalf in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
And that's okay.
Originally offered to Sean Connery, instead taken by Ian McKellen, because Sean Connery said, I just don't get it. So, there is a famous line when they're standing on the stone bridge in the Dwarven city, and Gandalf tells the dwarves and the Hobbit to run, to get away, to go. What is
That's
the
not
line?
right.
You
Just
shall not
keep
pass.
swimming. Just keep swimming.
What, Andrea?
You shall not pass.
No, that's what he says to the Balrog when he's telling his companions to go and get away.
Okay.
What's the line
Run,
he yells?
Forrest, run.
I know whale.
Oh.
A lot of people thinks he yells, "Run, you fools." This one I do not get wrong. What does he actually yell?
Fuck if I know.
Aaron?
Fly, fools.
Fly, you fools.
He says fly.
Fly,
They don't
you
fly.
fools.
They're-
It's a colloquialism.
They're not a T-Rex. They're not flying.
Well, no, which would have made the movie so much shorter because, take the Eagles. What?
I know. That would have been easier, right?
So let me ask you this. In Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter greets Clarice. What is the famous line?
Greetings, Clarice.
Andrew?
Hello, Clarice.
You're both wrong.
Hello, Clarice.
He says, good
You
morning.
just told me he greets Clarice. Greetings, Clarice.
He says, good morning. He doesn't say, hello, Clarice. That we all quote.
But it's afternoon, so why the fuck would he say good morning? Too many fava beans? And Chianti?
So you remember that line from Freddie Mercury and Queen's famous song, We Are the Champions of the World? He never actually
We're the champions of the world.
He never actually sings that line. He sings, "We are the champions." The only time he added "of the world" is during one live performance at Wembley Stadium.
We were there.
I remember it well.
But he still said it.
Yeah.
So, you like Mr. Rogers, Aaron?
I do.
What's the opening line to his theme song?
What's up, bitches?
You're so close, but you want to try one more time?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Well, this, that, whatever.
Oh my God. How many... I don't believe people get this incorrect. How many states are there in the United States?
Currently?
42.
It's not the correct answer.
Aaron? I don't think there's ever been 42.
That's the answer to everything.
The life, the universe, and everything.
Aaron, how many states in the U.S.?
Including Puerto Rico?
No, states. That's a territory. It was offered statehood 7 years ago.
What about Guam?
Nope, territory. Or protectorate, actually. I think Guam is a protectorate instead of a territory.
What about D.C.?
No, that is a district. So are there 51 or 52?
Shit. There are 50, you dumbass.
That's right. And I don't believe, but a lot of Americans and foreigners alike somehow remember there being 51 or 52.
That's okay. A lot of Americans tell people from Puerto Rico to go back to their own country.
Well, I think it's because Alaska and Hawaii aren't actually attached, and
they add them twice.
Extra, I don't. Yeah.
And then
1 and 2. Yeah.
There's the one that Aaron mentioned.
Well, here's one for you.
Yes.
Hawaii has never had has not, on official record, had a temperature above 100 degrees.
Not on record. That's the day they didn't write it down.
When that volcano went up, they had a fucking day over 100 degrees. But not on record. Hey, you know that
Not
bear that stops forest fires? What's his name?
Smokey Bear.
Aaron? You agree?
I thought it was Chartreuse.
No, I'm sorry. It's Smokey the Bear.
Are you sure?
Paul.
I don't know.
Is it Smokey Bear or Smokey the Bear?
Huh?
Is it Smokey Bear or Smokey the Bear?
I don't think he stops them.
Smokey the Bear.
How do we know he stops them? All we know is we see them all around the fires.
No. He says only you can prevent forest fires.
Right, as he's standing there going, right.
He starts them, you can prevent them.
By paying him. He's a fucking mob protector. It is Smokey Bear. There is no the. It is not a title. It is Smokey Bear. Bear's his last name.
No, it's a title.
Wait. Maybe it's Smokey Bear the Bear, which could also be Smokey the Bear. Bear.
He is a bear, and his name is Smokey.
Bear the Bear. I mean, it could be any of these iterations.
Like, is Winnie really the Pooh?
You know what? You let him do what Kinky wants. He can paint the walls.
That's right, he can. And he has.
And John of Conquest Publishing says, you too can be surrounded by forest fires.
Not us. We're not.
No, we're not in California.
Or Colorado. My brother sent some incredible pictures of the fucking sky from Colorado, by the way. Right before 10 inches of snow fell on it.
What? To be fair, they did name their state after the color red.
That's true. Hey, you remember that tank guy in Tiananmen Square back in 89? Did he get run over or did he walk away?
Tank guy. I know who Tank Girl
is. The one inside the tank?
No.
He drove away.
Did he leave a red smear behind him or not?
A little bit.
Well, behind him?
In place of him?
People remember the man moving away from the scene. Matter of fact, there's
did
videos
not.
that show him, but he was run over by the tank and killed.
Why didn't he fucking move?
It's like that scene with the what? Oh my god, what movie was
Naked
it where they
Man.
had the
Steamroller.
no, not the steamroller, the on the ice that cleans the ice. Canadians love to drive them. Zamboni.
Zamboni.
Zambonis.
Remember that scene with the Zamboni?
I hear Andrea loves Zamboni too.
Was it Yoga Hosers?
Oh, I love that movie. Johnny Depp is amazing in it.
Is Johnny Depp in it? Is he the
Yeah.
girl?
Huh? His daughter's in it, and he plays the friggin'
Oh,
the
yeah.
detective guy.
By the way, you know Mother Teresa, the saint Mother Teresa.
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 Hmm. Not personally, but yeah.
I know of her. She's been dead for years.
When did she become a saint?
1937.
After she died?
Andrea is correct. After she died, because you cannot become a saint when you're still alive. And by the way, Weirdwin says,
yeah.
interesting, while the bear's name was Smokey Bear, officially popular media often use Smokey the Bear. So both answers are right. No, the second answer is wrong, and the media is wrong. His name is Smokey Bear. If
Well,
people start
okay,
calling
now-
me Travis the
Mostly
Sivart,
wrong.
No, hold up. Captain Crunch is only a commander, but he is also Captain Crunch.
Captain's his name, not his title, right?
No, he is a captain of a ship, but he is only a commander.
but if there's, you're still a captain if you're on the sea. At that point in time,
He is
But
the
he's not
captain.
on the sea.
He is. No, he's
I
so
thought his ship
he has
flew.
3 stripes on his arm, which denotes that he is a commander. That is his military rank. However, he is the captain of a ship, which is a title.
correct. So anytime
Does his ship...
you are running a ship and you're out to sea or space, depending on your genre, you are officially a captain.
Now, if he was below the rank of commander, he would be referred to as skipper, like the
Jane.
peanut butter.
By the way, Weirdwin adding to Aaron, assholes, while the media was incorrect in respect to the Mandalorian effect, both are correct.
Yes. Well, see, now, did the Captain Crunch's ship, did it fly or did it go in the sea? I
It
remember
did both,
flying.
actually. Depends on which genre you're following.
And what acid you
sometimes it went into the air, like when it had marshmallows.
Oh, I don't like the marshmallows. Screw that genre.
You know what? It sometimes, like Captain Crunch could jack up the roof of your mouth. But with the marshmallows, they kind of tempered that.
Why are you
It-
putting him in your mouth?
Well,
Huh?
he's a
told you about
captain
that.
and you do
Hey,
what he
20
says.
bucks is 20 bucks.
That's right.
Jacking up your mouth. What?
Hey, look,
Nope.
he had the Zamboni, and
It could slowly kill Aaron. Maybe.
I believe he was Canadian captain. Okay, that's why he was only a commander.
Oh.
Wow. All right.
Okay, here's a couple. Lindbergh baby, little before our time, but people remember the case going cold, but actually they found the baby's corpse, sentenced to kill her to death. Patrick Swayze, people remember him recovering, but no, he died after he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
Did-
What? Yeah, and here's the thing on that one, okay?
Patrick Swayze took the Lindbergh baby?
Yes. But if you ever
Asshole.
want to see somebody that looks more like Patrick Swayze than Patrick Swayze looks like Patrick Swayze, look up Patrick Swayze's brother.
Oh, yeah. I think we saw him in a movie or something.
Yeah. It was Ghost.
That's his brother?
Sure.
You know what?
So,
I can't.
what decade did Leonardo DiCaprio get his first Oscar?
Last one.
It was after his great performance that he didn't get an Oscar for.
Yeah, didn't he get it for like Django or some shit?
So, what decade?
Oh, this last one?
2010s.
This one. This decade. Because 2020
Was it
is
2020?
technically still a part of the teen decade.
Oh, okay.
Technically. But yes,
Oh,
you are
fucking
correct. A
hell.
lot of people seem to remember him getting one much earlier than 2016 when he actually won the Oscar for Best Actor. Which
He did not get it for Titanic or anything.
he should have got it
No.
for fucking Gilbert Grape, that's for sure.
I know,
Yeah,
that was...
that's actually his
good.
best role.
I love that movie.
But, yeah, he was previously nominated 5 other times, but his first one is in 2016.
Well, the problem with Gilbert Grape is that he made the mistake that Ben Stiller made in Tropic Thunder. He went full retard.
God, I love Tropic Thunder. And Aaron, you
I
have,
know.
you have watched it with the commentary, yeah?
Yes, I have.
Well worth
Iron
watching it a
Man,
second
funny.
time just for the fucking commentary. Anybody who hasn't, do it.
What? The fact that you've got friggin' Tom Cruise in there just having a good time.
Yeah, that and Rock
Yeah.
of Ages, 2 great roles for Tom Cruise.
If you get a chance, watch. And unfortunately, they butchered the movie. Night and Day was supposed to be this crazy comedic movie,
Oh,
but
I
they
saw that.
right, but they messed it up trying to make it into this action flick. Instead.
Okay, by the way, I'm reading comments now. Somebody says, we were taught in school there are 52 states. No one can tell me any different. This is information that I know is fact. The additional 2 states were there to include the 2 U.S. territories at the time, Puerto Rico and the Panama Canal.
Huh?
Yeah.
So-
The Panama Canal Zone ceased being the Panama Canal Zone
In
1945.
I really want a calzone now.
which Weirdo had mentioned at the beginning. So we're going to wrap this up. We're coming into our last couple minutes of the episode. I want to thank everybody for playing along, you two especially. This was fun, just picking apart these cultural
Wonderfully.
references.
Yeah.
So,
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
any closing thoughts on the Mandela Effect?
You are saying it incorrectly. It's the Mandalorian Effect.
My bad.
Yes, absolutely.
My bad.
That's what she said.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. There are things that we remember because of pop culture. And they're not necessarily the reality of the world, but we change it in our mind because everybody says it is, so it must be. This is the danger.
We fell into the wrong dimension.
Well, there is that possibility. There is, and I love this concept that there is a possibility of, and I work on this in my Journal of the Stranger books with different dimensions and realities bumping into each other and bleeding over into each other. And that is some of the theories of the Mandela Effect. And I've got hiccups. That's a great time to end the episode. Aaron, any closing thoughts on this?
Yes. Look, I remember waking up one morning when I was a kid, and all of a sudden, fucking giraffes existed. They didn't exist the day before, and now they fucking existed. Who the fuck created this crazy ass leopard, friggin' horned deer, horse thing? Didn't exist. Not real. Mandalorian Effect thing.
It was me.
Right. You probably drew it. It was on a fridge. Some friggin' big 5 friggin' publisher said, ooh, and all of a sudden,
Andrew,
here it is.
Do you want to tell us how to pronounce it correctly, by the way?
Giraffe.
Giraffe. Not giraffe, giraffe.
It's a giraffe.
Why? Is it because they're gangsta?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give a little love. I want to thank everybody, especially Pyramid Deluxe, for that raid right as we first started. Thank you so much for that. I want to thank everybody for all the bits and subscriptions, our subscribers who hung out chatting through the whole thing, our awesome moderator, Weirdwin, who's joining us and chiming in. I also want to thank Triple U and Ethan Strauss who support us on Patreon. Don't forget you can support us there. And Berta and Musical Wizardry supporting us on their monthly subscription through PayPal. All you guys make this show possible. Don't forget you can also find us on Right Night as a podcast, as well as Stealing for Survival, which is our adventure game that we role play through. That's pretty much wrapping it up for tonight. You guys make sure to join us for the next one, and we will see you then. Let's get us some outro music here, and have a great night, guys.
Thanks for joining us in the discussion shenanigans tonight. You are the one thing that makes the show what it is. Don't forget to join us at the tavern next week. Until then, have fun, keep learning, and be good to one another. Now, raise your glass in good cheer. Enjoy the small moments every day and steamy dreams every night.
You know the old saying, selling like hotcakes? What does that even mean? What is a hotcake anyway? They should change it to selling like Hondas, because right now Hondas are selling faster than ever. Probably because they're so rugged, long-lasting, and fuel-efficient. And if you want one, you should get to your local Honda dealer right away. Check out the 8-passenger Pilot, or maybe the adventurous Passport. But you gotta do it fast, because Hondas are selling like, well, Hondas. New models are arriving now. Don't wait. See your local Honda dealer today.
While traveling, it's usually best to pack light. When it comes to money, carrying some cash and having an alternative like Zelle is a great idea. Zelle's an easy way to send and receive money with people you trust. At any U.S. bank, it's already in thousands of different banking apps, and it's money straight into your bank account in minutes fast. Look for Zelle in your banking app today. Safe travels.